calm. Just calm. Just calm.
Oh my gosh. I completely I completely had my face off and everything. And I was like, oh, I gotta move myself to the stage. And y'all, my camera was OFF. I just want y'all to know. And that's because I was over here playing with these electrolytes. That's what I was doing. But anyway, y'all, welcome to Life by Design. I am just super excited about today. I'm super excited about, everybody who is joining us, whether you are watching now or you are watching the replay, you are in for a treat because we have somebody who is so amazing here today. So let me just start by just welcoming you to this space and listen, it's life by design. We're saying no, we're doing what we want to do. We are designing our life the way we want to design it. Thank you so much, Mo, for the welcome in the comments. Thank you for coming in the room. Listen, where are you tuning in from? Go ahead and jump in the comment section and let us know where you are tuning in from because we want to know. We want to know. Let me get my stuff up, my cheat sheet. Let me get my cheat sheet up because honey, we got something for you today. We got something for you today. It is all about the reset. It's all about the reset. It is all about the reset. And I can't wait. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in. So it ain't because it don't make no sense to just wait. Cause see she in the background. So let's go ahead and bring her in the room, y'all. Listen, we've got my girl Stephanie here today. And let me just say, not only, and this before the bio. I'm gonna read the bio and all the things. I'm gonna read that stuff. But before we even get into the bio, I just want y'all to know that this is not just my friend. This is not just another chick on the block. Y'all, this my sister. This is my prayer warrior. And then we don't have to talk daily. We don't have to talk once a month. We don't have to talk every 2 to 3 months. Do you hear me? But when we look, my eye sweat disease about to cut up. But when we get together, oh what a time. Hey Tracy, oh, what a time. It doesn't matter when I call on her. It doesn't matter why I call on her. Her response to me is, Queen, what can I do for you right now? You see, that's life by design. That is life by design because she is intentionally in my life and I am intentionally in hers. And while we don't have to show up every single day for each other, When we are needed for each other, we show up. There's no questions asked. We just live by intention, and you got to have them type of folks in your life. So let me get her bio up, y'all. Let me just get her bio up real quick and just share with you guys who we got in the room this morning. Now, if you've been on hey, Lisa, good morning. And y'all make sure you drop in. I know where y'all from, but Stephanie wants to know where you're from. So let us know where you are tapping in from. Y'all, you are in for a treat. I'm going to go ahead and read her bio. But Stephanie, also known as the Conquer Coach, Stephanie is a dedicated change agent committed to helping women live authentically and walk confidently in their purpose. She is the founder of Conquer Queen, an initiative created to foster authenticity, healing, and empowerment for women through her signature platform, Conversations That Heal. Through hosting impactful events, speaking at conferences and workshops, offering coaching sessions, and even through the meaningful moments she shares with her family, Stephanie's mission continues to expand and touch lives. While her work initially focused on empowering women 21 years and older, Stephanie has extended her reach to include young girls from as early as 13, guided by her powerful belief that mentally healthy young girls grow into emotionally healthy women. The conviction deepened after being inspired by her teenage nieces, which led her to create a faith based purpose journal. This journal was designed to help young women build their lives on a strong foundation of truth, identity, and purpose. Through the Purpose Journal, along with other journals she has authored in her mentorship programs, Stephanie has witnessed many lives transform into profound and meaningful ways, challenging stereotypes and creating lasting impact. Through it all, she remains anchored to her powerful mantra: seize, conquer, triumph. Baby, let me go ahead and welcome to the stage my girl, my friend, my sister, Stephanie Drake. Hi! Oh my gosh, how are you? Listen. You know I'm talking about you, honey, because you know how it is. You know how we do it, and I just want to say to you, in front of everyone, thank you, Stephanie. I'm gonna say this before my eye sweat disease cut up because you know it will. But I appreciate you when I call and say, sis, I don't want anything. I just need you on the other line, and right now I just need peace. I don't ask no questions. Don't talk. Sis, just pray in silence and let me sit here because I just need to know that you on the other end of that phone and you got my back. So I'm gonna stop because my eye sweat disease cuts up, but I just want to thank you for those moments, for those times that you just sit with me and you talk me off the ledge and you are just with me. So thank you so much, sis. And thank you for saying yes to Life by Design. Look, girl, I gotta get my eye. Look, my eyes and got
You
hey
got me
sis.
started now. You know I put lashes on for you today. Now don't make them come off now before I get started.
Listen. Oh my goodness. Girl, this gonna be so good.
I am so excited to be here. Not just excited, honored. And I appreciate all the kind words, but TP, it's reciprocal because just as much as you've called me so I could talk you off a ledge, baby, I have done the same. And your response was, now, can we handle this over the phone or do I need to get on the plane? Right?
What we
So,
doing?
what we doing? We pick a side, which way we're going. And I appreciate that more specifically over the past 8 months, my life changed drastically. And when I called you and could barely get 5 words out, you listened. You let me cry, holler, cuss. Then we then we prayed and we talked through it, and we were laughing by the time the phone call ended. So for me to be here for you today and any other day, It's never a question. When you call, the answer is always yes.
Oh, wait a
Always.
minute. I love it.
It's always yes. So I'm
And I'm
thankful to be
appreciative of
here
that.
with you and your amazing community of sugar sisters. Now, you know I love y'all special. I do now. I love the sugar
Tell
sisters.
them.
I love this community of women. I am thankful that this amazing woman, Tara L. Page, has a community of women behind her consistently the way she does. Every what you have accomplished, TP, everybody can't say that they've accomplished. And I am thankful to not just know you, to be able to, but to also be able to have a front row seat to watching you grow and glow. And baby, I ain't jealous. I'm throwing the flowers on the stage while you walk the runway. I'm screaming, baby, because we in this together. You win, I win. It doesn't matter who's on the platform. When you win, I win. And I love it. I listen. The answer is always yes. So I'm thankful to be here with you and these amazing women today. It's
Yeah.
going to be real, real
Yeah.
good.
It's gonna be real, real good. It's gonna
And
be
I
real,
swear,
real good.
we're going to all have it today.
We listen, but it's gonna be for a good reason. It's gonna be
Yes.
for a good reason because we gotta just let some things go and get some things out and move forward. But before we get into anything, before we even just just before I move away and let you just do your thing, can we talk about the space you're in? Because I see in the back it says Conquer Queen.
Yes, ma'am.
Can
I
we talk
gave
about
birth, this is how I like to say it. I gave birth to Conquer Queen unofficially in 2008,
okay?
officially in 2014. I honestly didn't realize what I was experiencing in my life was preparing me for Conquer Queen. But as you read in the bio, what I was paying attention to was how our lives evolve and why, right? Like I'm talking to sisters. I hadn't met you. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Tracy, I'm not getting ready to cry right now. Uh, you know, I hadn't met you yet, but had I had a you in my life as a teenage friend or in my early 20s, baby, I don't even know what kind of pitfalls I would have avoided if I had had someone that just kept it real with me. And so, what I am purposed to do
Mm,
is to come in real hot, real raw, and real unapologetic. Okay. And
listen,
that's because we need that in our lives. I heard you say, and I'm going to borrow it. So just go ahead and know that I'm going to give you your credit. You said we have to design our lives by intention. So many people just allow life to happen to them, right? They playing defense, but there is a way we can play offense. We can get ahead of it and we can make it happen. And when you created this amazing community, it started talking about patios, but baby, that
mm,
wasn't the purpose behind it, right? You needed an entrance, and your entrance was to teach us how to design a space that works for us. But essentially, you were doing what the mission of Conquer Queen is. It was teaching us how to design our lives. How do I want to live? Am I just going to keep letting stuff happen to me, or am I going to get ahead of it and conquer it? Right? Because what you don't conquer will conquer you.
yeah,
All right. It will conquer you. I would
clip
tell,
that,
you know what I'm saying?
clip
Now,
that.
the universal version of that is what you don't deal with will deal with you. But in the women's circle is what you don't conquer will conquer you. And so I am called, purpose, and extremely passionate about teaching women and young girls, baby, you can have it. You can be empowered. You don't have to be a stereotype. You don't have to be a victim. And even when life happens, as it does happen, you have the ability to stand up, dust yourself off, square your shoulders, straighten your crown, and strut like the queen you are. And that's essentially what the epitome of Conquer Queen is about. We are not victims. Girl, we're royalty. We got DNA in our blood. You hear me? We got DNA in our blood. So we by design, listen, and melanin in our skin. We
Come
got
on,
more for
come
us.
on.
We were born to conquer.
We
We
were
were
born.
destined to conquer. And sometimes all you need is somebody to remind you, girl, you're worth it. Keep going.
Clip that,
Worth
clip
it. Keep
that.
going. And that's what you gave me. Y'all, I'm going to just go ahead and throw it out there in case y'all didn't know, and because most of the Sugar Sisters that know me know the name has been Stephanie Drake Carlisle. Well, the Carlisle is going to be dropping off because he dropped off, right? He dropped off, and it was his decision. But you know
Mhm.
what? It didn't happen to me, it happened for me. But when I called this woman right here, Tara L. Page, she reminded me that I'm the conquer queen. I'm the
Mhm.
conquer coach. She said, sis, now hold on. Now, what way? That's when she said, do I need to get on the plane? Because essentially, do we need to strap up and go find them? What we doing? We running them over with the car? What we doing? And we didn't have to take it that far. We did not have to take it that far. But she reminded me of who I am. And I needed that in that moment because it my whole foundation was shook. But my purpose was still there. And she had to
Clear.
remind me of my purpose. And I'm telling you all, this is an amazing woman. I am thankful. God Almighty, I'm so thankful to know you. And again, not just from a distance, but to have this small little space in your life. I am. I'm thankful to be here.
Thank you so much. Clip that. So every now and then y'all may hear me say clip that. So I'm talking to my AI assistant so they can clip certain AI. So the AI it's the AI assistant. So they clip certain takes in here. So you may hear me say clip that. And you know, like if you all want a moment once we get done with the conversation, if you would like to join us on stage to just ask a question or just to, just chat about something, just to come up here and hang out with us just for a moment, then just let us know and we will get you up. They've already put the link in. So you can come up and once we open the floor, then you can definitely come up, ask questions, and chat about some things. So I'm going to let me get back to my child, my little guy, because I just be all over. I just let the spirit move on in. Just go on and take it. So before we get started, I know they wanted me to do a I usually we try to just bring it here. Just come on, do you some breathing exercises, or just come on and just relax. This is a moment. This is a moment that we are here to understand and learn how to live our lives by design. It's not a rush thing. It's not a, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up. Okay, y'all hurry up. No, this is a time that you can practice boundaries. If you are here, this is self-care. If people are wanting to talk to you and ask you questions and all this, you can say, not right now. You can also say, you can say no and let it be that. Or you can say, not right now. Or you can say, catch me in 2 hours or an hour or 90 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever you want, whatever time you want to give yourself. This is self care. And this is a moment for you to dive in, to be a part of, to participate in, to hear, and to start to live your life by design. And we can practice right now. Tell folks, not right now. I'm doing something for me, and it is okay. So, this is the space that we're creating, and you can practice while we all here with you while we are out here with you. So I see a few more folks joined us. I want you to go ahead and get in the comment section and let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know. I know most of y'all by the names, right? So, but Stephanie may not know who you are. So go ahead and drop, especially if you have a different name than your name. Go ahead and drop your name, and drop where you are tuning in from. We want to know. We want to know. All right. So I know, look, I know most of y'all, but Stephanie don't. So go ahead and drop it in the comment section. And so let me see where we're gonna go. Stephanie, we're gonna go ahead and jump into your speaker top, I can't even talk, your speaker topic,
Okay.
conquer me, conquer life.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
man, listen. Hey, Janice from Killeen, Texas. I am ready for that. Hey, Kendra, live from Dallas. I love it. I am so ready for that because me, conquer life. Like let's dive in, and I'll probably jump in and ask a few questions and everything. And of course, we'll ask a few folks in the audience and all this stuff. But I'm just excited to get into this because This is what we're talking about. Hey, Cynthia from Dallas. Clue me. She say, "Come, Drake, come through, sis. You are awesome, sis. I love it." That's Keisha.
Hey, 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 yes. I told you I love this community of women. Yes.
We here,
Yes.
honey. We here, honey. So let's get on into this conquer me, conquer life. I like this.
Again, I'm thankful that you have made it clear to us, TP, that we have to design our lives with intention. But before we can design the life we want, we need to address the life we have.
Ooh, clip that.
It's easy to get excited about the possibilities, but we gotta be honest about our reality. And I'm gonna break that thing down in a minute. I really, really
Mm,
am. But what I've learned is what I said earlier: what you don't deal with will deal with you. Avoidance is not resolution. We can act
mm,
like some stuff don't exist. I tried to act like what my reality was 8 months ago wasn't really happening, but girl, it was happening. Okay, it was
man.
happening. And I want to use the metaphor of a closet or a room or a specific area of your home, since you teach us how to design areas of our home. Probably, now I'm OCD, y'all. I'm probably to the extreme, but I'm OCD. But probably 99.99% of us, including me, got that one area of our house that we don't let some stuff pile up in or get stacked
Mm,
up in. You know what I'm saying? For example, I'm in my office. That's my closet right behind me in my office. And y'all, it's a stack of papers in there that's been staring at me since I moved here. Okay. I
mm.
know I need to clean it. It's some doctor's reports from about 8 years and 30 pounds ago. Stephanie, that don't even apply to you no more. Girl, throw them out, right? But we all have that one area. And what we do is we just keep saying, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And before you know it, this stack of papers has become this stack of papers, right? This is the thing. I can put that behind there because when TP come to my house, she's not going in that closet. She's not gonna open that closet. The rest of my house that she sees, she's gonna be like, girl, it's so nice in here. You keep it so nice. Girl, this is nice in here. But only I know about that closet right there. And
Mm.
if she tried to get close to that closet, I'd be like, don't open that. Don't open that. Why? Because that's an area I have avoided dealing with. You know
Mhm.
why? Because there's some stuff I know I'm gonna have to get rid of, some stuff I probably will read that will trigger some emotions, but I'm not ready to get to that point yet. Why? Because we will do anything not to feel pain.
Come on. Oh gosh. Clip
That's
that.
human nature. Human nature is to do anything you can to avoid feeling pain.
Mm.
But today, since I keep up with TP and all her posts, we're gonna do some spring cleaning. Then you talk about spring a couple of weeks ago. We're
Come
gonna do
on.
some
Come on.
spring cleaning.
Let's
And
get
if
it.
you grew up with old school parents like I did, y'all gonna know the answer to this. My mom and dad used to tell me and my two brothers, it's a difference between cleaning up and what? Straightening up.
Come on.
And some of us have just straightened up. We did enough to keep it pretty. But
Mm.
cleaning up says you got to move some stuff out the way and dig deep.
Ooh. Ooh, and then you got and let me add this. Not
Uh-huh.
only do you have to move things out of the way and dig deep, but you gotta also face those emotions. You gotta feel that, and you gotta
Yes.
work through that because it's so hard. It's so hard to open that closet. It's hard to open that closet door because
Because
you
this is the
already
thing.
know.
You the only one that know what's back there. See, everybody else, they see this. And that's nice. It is. But behind that door, I don't want you to look back there. And we can go on, ladies, for the rest of our lives and not
Mm,
let anybody see behind that door.
mm,
And we can continue to attempt to live with what we know is behind that door. Or we can take control and we can say, you know what? Today I'm gonna deal with this today. I'm gonna deal with this today. Let me give y'all an example about my life. My husband left August 1st of last year. And for about all of August, I can't tell y'all if I brushed my teeth, if I put a wig on, if my clothes match. It was a fog. Okay. I was emotional. I was a mess because I felt blindsided. I felt betrayed. Because I'm
Mhm.
like, Ninja,
Mm,
this me. I done gave my whole life to you. And this your
mm,
decision. I leveled you up. I
mm,
upgraded you. And you want to bet. So I was a mess. I was a mess. And then at the end of August, I said, okay, I ain't crying no more.
mm,
I will not. I ain't gonna drop another tear because of him. So then I went through the, you know what? I can't stand him. I can't, ooh, I can y'all, I wanted to run him over with my car. I'm telling you, I called TP and told her that. I said, if he don't go play in traffic during rush hour, I'm gonna run him over with my car. Okay? That's just what's real. And so I walked, so all of September I was angry.
mhm.
Angry. And then I said, okay, well, that's not gonna benefit you either, Stephanie. Because now you're giving him space in you, right?
Mhm.
And then by October, I had to move from this big house we had. Now, don't get me wrong, my place is nice, y'all. This is just the office. You ain't seen the rest. Now, your girl ain't doing bad. Let me go ahead and tell you that. I ain't doing bad, right? I'm doing all right, right?
Okay. All right.
But I, people started asking me, are you okay? I was like, I'm good. I'm good. TP will call sis. I'm just checking in. I ain't heard from you. TP, I'm good. Queen, I'm good. I'm good. And y'all, this was October. So all of October, all of November, I'm like, oh shoot, I done dealt with the emotions. I'm good. I'm straight. And then unexpectedly in December, the preacher that married us passed away unexpectedly. And he's our age now. He
Oh.
grew up with the person I'm betrothed to. He
Oh.
died unexpectedly. And y'all, emotions out of nowhere. I couldn't stop crying. And I'm like, where is this coming from? I called my therapist and I said, listen, I don't even know how to stop being this emotional. What's happening? I said, I was good. Where are these emotions coming from? She said, you weren't good and you weren't.
Mm.
She said, you were numb. And
Wow.
sometimes we can get so used to being numb that we don't deal with the emotions behind it.
Clip
But
that.
from spring cleaning, how many, let's be honest today, ladies, how many of us are just numb? We're saying, I'm okay, I'm good, but you're really just numb from the stuff that your body just don't even want to react to no more.
Mm.
It was, I listen, that was a very challenging time. But when that happened, when that, yes, it did, Felicia, when that happened, I was like, okay, I because I was an emotional wreck. I was out of control. I could not stop the emotions because I had shut them down.
Mm.
Now I'm triggered and I can't even stop the bleeding. It's just coming. It's just coming. It's just coming. I couldn't stop the bleeding. So I said to myself, it doesn't matter how painful this is. I got to deal with this right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to deal with this. So I had to open that literal closet door,
Mhm.
figurative closet door, and I had to go in and start pulling stuff off the shelves and pulling stuff out of boxes. And I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, it was an emotional December. But the chick y'all see before y'all today,
Mm. Mm.
let me tell y'all something. I and it's a journey. You don't
Mhm.
get there overnight, right?
Nope.
Once you start going in the closet, you'll be like, I don't even know why I kept this. Right. We used to do growing up. I have a brother 3 years older, one 3 years younger. I'm the only girl. So there was always a lot of pressure on me from the time I was 9 years old. I would never forget it. My daddy used to say, now let me tell you, you're going to know how to clean house and you're going to learn how to cook. Right.
Mm.
You're going to learn how to clean house and you're going to learn how to cook. So at 9, I was standing up on a chair and putting with my knees, washing dishes. Now, for years, I had to just watch mama cook. He didn't let me try cooking until I was grown. But for years, I had to watch mama, right? And so during the summer, there were two times a year, my parents would make us do spring cleaning,
Hmm.
school summer break. Stanley Drake, my daddy, he would say, before y'all get up and go outside today, y'all gonna clean up this house. Not straighten up, clean up. That means he was opening the windows. We had to clean out the window sills. We had to wash baseboards. We had to clean out our closet. We had to go, because listen, y'all ain't gonna be running outside all day, all summer, and y'all ain't done this deep cleaning, right?
And my
So we
house
had
look
to do that
amazing.
in the summer before we could start playing with our friends for summer break. And we had to do it again right after Thanksgiving, right before Christmas. And they did that because they said, before we ask you what you want for Christmas, how about you clean up and see what you already got? Because how many times, ladies, have we packed so much mental stuff away until we say, well, if I just had this, then I would be okay. If I just had
Mm.
that, I would be okay. But when you start digging deep, you think, well, no, I already got that. Already, wait a minute. I already had that. Let's look in our closets. Let's just take a mental photo of our closets. And we go out while we're out shopping. We say, oh, I need this black dress. And then you get back home and realize you got three in there with the tags already on them. Because something in us is telling us, I need that, but we haven't accepted what we already have. Why? Okay, it could be
Mhm.
several reasons. The dresses in there that's got tags on them was two sizes ago. And something in us don't want to throw them away because we think, I'm gonna get back in them. I'm not throwing those away. I'm getting back in those. But you're still buying a new dress that's the size you are now. So what we doing? We're gonna work to get back to the dresses that's two sizes ago.
What we doing?
Or what we doing? Or we gonna keep buying for where we are? Because at this point, now your closet is filling up with what? Where you been and where you are.
Mm.
And that's
Mm.
how we feel mentally and emotionally. We numb in so many areas. And so we just push past that. But
Hmm.
we haven't dealt with that.
Got to deal with the closet.
Y'all, we digging deep today or what?
We
Are
got
we
to deal with the
going
closet.
to dig deep and go in that closet today or what? Now,
Clip
listen,
that.
TP has given us an amazing, listen, y'all, this workbook, this is everything, okay? I don't know who puts out more goodness than this woman right here, okay? So I'm ready to deal with the workbook today. I done looked at the flow of the program today, and I said, "Ooh, okay, so right there we're gonna do this." I'm ready. All right, and I'm gonna stop talking in about 10 minutes so we can do the rest of this. But I got some stuff I want to add to the work we're gonna do in our workbooks
Mm.
today.
Come
And
on.
I hope y'all right. Because we getting ready to go in the closet and clean up. If you're ready to go in the closet to clean up, put in the chat in the comments, I'm ready to spring clean. Because
Clip
that's
that.
when I know who with me. Okay? If you
Come on.
ready to really dig deep today, because we're going deep, y'all. If we're going deep, I want you to put in the comments, I am ready to spring clean. Because everybody's not. Let's be honest. What did I
Mm.
say before? We will do anything to avoid feeling pain. And we want, and that life we want, we can still have, but not until we deal with the life we got. All right. So I want y'all to write down, I'm gonna give y'all 4 questions. All right. The first three, get you a pen and some Kleenex. Okay. Because the
Mm.
first
Uh-oh.
three gonna make you dig deep. All right. If you've got your pen and you're ready to write the questions, just send me a thumbs up in the chat, in the
Look,
comments.
look, I don't know where the thumbs up at.
Or just something. If we're ready, we're ready. Just say ready. Well, y'all done said I'm ready to spring clean. Here we go. Y'all ready for this first question? What is the deepest unhealed pain you have?
Mm.
And what things have you done to cope with that pain? I'm going to repeat that. What is the deepest unhealed pain you have? And what things have you done to cope with the pain? I'll read it for the last time and then we're going to talk about it. What is the deepest unhealed pain you have? And what things have you done to cope with the pain? I just shared my truth with you all. August last year, when the bottom dropped out for me, I was emotional for a month. Then I was angry. And then I went numb. So, truthfully, I was reacting to the unhealed pain. I wasn't coping with it. It wasn't until that minister died that I realized I got to do something about this pain. We got to be real honest with ourselves about this today, ladies. We got to be real honest. This is my second question. We ain't going to answer them all today. I'm going to give you the questions today. What mistakes have you yet to forgive yourself for and why? What mistakes have you yet to forgive yourself for and why?
Clip that.
I'm going to read that one the last time. What mistakes have you yet to forgive yourself for and why? Y'all. See, this is why you got to have friends you can be real with. Y'all hear me? This is why one of my best friends of we've been best friends 38 and a half years now, since I was 15 years old. Okay. And every time she comes to visit me, wherever I have lived, she has always said, oh, I just love the way you decorate. It's like, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of stuff, but it's so nice. And I told her, I said, because you are a hoarder. You keep everything. Why do you keep everything? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I say, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm a minimalist. You know what I'm saying? I like clean lines and stuff. She keep everything. So we were going back and forth. We always go back and forth. Stephanie, no, I don't. No, I don't. I said, yes, you do. So she had a birthday this past December. And she told me at the beginning of December, because we challenge each other, what are our words for the new year? Like we picked 3 words. And one of her words was purge. And she was so excited when she called me to tell me. She said, girl, I got it. One of my words is purge. I said, well, when you going to do it?
Oh,
mean? I said, when you going to do it? Well, I'm already, I'm on my healing journey. I've been on it a while. I said, but when you going to purge in real life? Okay. So she was like, Stephanie, I want to. I just don't know how. I said, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I said, I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't help you. So my birthday gift to her was to go spend the weekend with her and help her purge her closet. She's got 2 closets in her bedroom. So, y'all, I told her before we got started, I said, I won't get the lawn garbage bags. We need the big ones. Okay. Get the lawn garbage bags. And I told her, you can have a keep pile, a throwaway pile, a giveaway pile, and then a pile we'll decide after we done all of this if we're going to keep or throw it away. She said, okay. I sat in, Felicia, I know you got a friend that can help you do it. I promise you do. But I sat while she was in the closet, y'all. She was pulling stuff out, and she knew just by my facial expressions how some of that stuff was going to go in. And she would pull it out, and I'd be like, and she said, what's wrong with this? I said, when the last time you wore it? What you mean? When was the last time you had it on? I don't know. I said, how is it still relevant to the style your style. Girl, why do you have that? And she was rolling her eyes and she was popping her lips. But let me tell y'all, let me back up. This girl had a size 6 pair of jeans. And I said, girl, you ain't been to 6 since high school. Throw them damn jeans away or give them. You know you ain't getting ready to get in them. I ain't getting ready to get in. We ain't fooling ourselves today. We cleaning. We doing spring cleaning today. Okay, a size 6. Girl, you're not getting enough. And by the time we got done, y'all, this girl had about 6 bags, the lawn bags,
Mhm.
lawn garbage bags full of clothes to give away.
Mm.
And about 4 or 5 to throw away. Do you hear me? All of this stuff she had convinced herself she needed to hold on to.
Mm.
And then when she had a real friend to
Mhm.
keep her honest, she realized, you know what? I can let go of this. I
Clip that.
need to let go of this. Y'all, we spent the entire day in her closets. Get this. By the time we cleaned out her 2 closets, I was wiped out. She had done drained all the God-given life out of me. Okay. And y'all know what she said. Girl, I got one more closet. I said, I ain't come here for that. She said, Stephanie, please, I got one more closet. We went into the TV room. Y'all, she had totes and that closet was full of clothes and totes. We had to go through the totes. Y'all, it was bathing suits in there. Y'all, I had tears in my eyes. Why do you still have this? She has had to admit, I don't know how to let go. When by the
Mm.
time we physically did that exercise of cleaning, because I kept saying, why do you still have that? And she just yelled out, because I don't know how to let go. I said, boom. That's it right there.
Wow.
Now we got to determine why it's difficult for you to let go of certain things.
Wow. Clip that.
So we're physically holding on to tangible things because emotionally, we don't know how to let go of some other stuff we need to deal with.
Oh my God. Clip that.
Y'all, when it got to that point, now I got chills. Oh my God.
Me too.
When it got to that point, she had tears in her eyes.
Mm.
She has been divorced from her son, her 2 boys' father. They're young men now for 18 years. Do y'all know she was still holding on to stuff from their wedding? She's been divorced from the man for 18 plus years at this point. And she was still, and I said, why do you have that? You know, she told me, well, I thought the boys might want it for their wedding. I said, girl, they don't even do weddings like we did them when we got married back then. They don't even do. What do you think how do you think your boys would benefit from this? Well, I said, so what are you because their father has remarried.
Mm.
Why are you holding on to this stuff? Why? So we had to dig into that. That was a conversation we had to have. Get this, ladies. By the time we finished with the closets and with that conversation, she shifted. So my birthday gift to her was not only to help her purge her closet. I told her I was gonna cook dinner. She likes when I fry catfish and do the mac and cheese and all of that. I said I'm gonna cook dinner. Guess what happened while I'm cooking dinner? Now she is in her pantry purging while I'm cooking.
Mm.
Now the pantry the kitchen pantry wasn't part of the deal, and she didn't even ask me to help her. But because she had
Wow.
already started digging deep, now she wanted to keep purging. She
Yes.
cleaned out the pantry while I was cooking dinner.
Clip that.
Because once you really get started, the freedom and the liberation. Now, listen, you might feel a little pain because you got to purge and let go of some stuff you really been holding on to. And let
Mm.
me tell y'all, my therapist asked me, okay, she said, what do you lose by forgiving Alvin? Okay, that's the person I'm still currently betrothed to. That's his first name. Okay.
Mhm.
She said, What do you lose? Because she said, you know, you're going to have to forgive him. I said, listen, I don't want him back. Okay. I have accepted his decision to do whatever. Uh, he done circle back. We ain't gonna even talk about that today. That's because
Wh-
TP. We'll talk about it. Because this is the thing. Because this the thing, baby. Because when I started purging, when I started cleaning that emotional closet, what I realized was this: girl, you been that chick. So wherever he go, I know what she getting, and I know what he lost. Okay. So I got real all right with myself. I got real all right with myself. But anywho,
mm,
my therapist asked me, what do you gain by forgiving Alvin? I said, I don't want him back. I'm not going back to him. I'll never circle back, you know, because I know what I gave. I know what I came to the table giving to that union. I gave all
mhm,
of it. I was vulnerable in every way. And,
mhm.
and she said, that's your homework. By the time we meet next, you're going to tell me what you lose by forgiving him. Y'all, when I sat with that question, do y'all know what my truth was? I don't lose anything. My standard of living has not changed.
Come on.
My paper, aka my bank account, ain't changed, right? This is what I had to admit. By forgiving him, I release him of accountability of what he did to me.
Mm,
I'm no longer requiring him to admit how he hurt me, what he did to me. I am releasing him from that. When I sat with that thing by myself, I said, oh my God.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
There was a part of me that still wanted to hold on to. He just need to admit what he did. He just need to admit, but if he never does, am I going to sit here and stay wounded? No. But I had to be willing to be honest
Come
about
on.
it.
Come on. Come on.
So that leads me to my third question.
Mm.
What are you lying to yourself about? And why are you so afraid of the truth?
Oh, clip that.
I'm going to say that again so y'all can write it down because we got to answer these questions. What are you lying to yourself about? And why are you so afraid of the truth?
Mm.
I just need to pause right here and I want y'all to tell me in the comments if this is helping any of y'all, if this is resonating with you, if it's hitting home, if you see yourself in any of the questions, if you felt yourself in anything that I've said so far. I need y'all to talk to me in the comments. Tell me where you
Ooh.
are, how you feeling.
And if somebody want to just step up and come and share that live, come on up,
Yeah.
come on to the stage, come on in the
Yes.
room. Mo, can you drop that link? And yeah, and while you all are thinking through that, you know, this brought me to something that God has saying, right? You just dealing with, but when God say vengeance is mine,
Ooh,
this is
talk
this is
TP.
because we'll get into a space where, but I want her to feel it. I want him to feel it. I want them to feel the hurt I felt. But what does that do to you? What
Yes.
good is that going to give you at the moment? Okay, okay, okay. So you gonna see it? You go, oh man, oh yeah, they felt it now. They felt it now. But exactly how does that feeling change your life?
Yes.
How does that feeling affect your life? How does that feel? That feeling is not going to change your bank account, change your way of living. It's not going to change your life by design. It's not going to change anything. It's only going to give you an opportunity, a 30-second feel good to see
Yes.
how they hurt.
Yeah.
But let me say something about that. 30 seconds, a 30-second high is not as good as knowing that God is the end all be all and he can make it a lifelong situation for them. That's why when he say vengeance is mine, you got to let that thing go. It's
Yes.
easy to want to just go after somebody. I know y'all, that boy, hey, hey, I'm talking about wrestle with it. Like, man, I can make their life, Lord. I know I can make their life miserable. I already know, Lord.
Mhm.
I am a creative genius.
Uh-huh.
I can do some
Girl,
things.
talk good.
I can do some things. But
Mhm.
for what? Why?
Because the energy is taking you to plan to get back at them. Baby, as smart and as brilliant as you are, you could be building the next empire. You understand.
Building
But
it,
the
mistakes and
focus.
all, building it.
Mhm.
That's what it takes. I can't allow myself to get it because that's too much energy. It's
Yes.
too much energy, it's too much time. So what, they've moved on. So
Mhm.
what, they got this, or so what, they got that. So what?
Mhm.
So what?
So
So
what?
what?
Yes.
So what?
Mhm.
Who cares?
Who
Like, literally, figuratively, all the things, Lee.
who
Who,
cares?
who cares? Because when God handles it, you know
Shh.
it's gonna be handled. Y'all know how it feel when God come and tell y'all tail up. You know how that feel. Cause we all listen. We none of us are above getting our tail toe up by the Lord. Now you know He gonna come in with that strap and gonna get us good because we did win. We went left and He told us to go right.
Yep.
We went left
Mhm.
and He told us to go right. And He gonna get us on this back end. Y'all know how our parents did us. I told you not to go over there. Give
Uh-huh.
me, give me that switch. Oh, you
Mhm.
hear that belt? You hear that belt?
Mhm.
You hear that
Mhm.
belt come out? And you get that whooping, and that's that whooping from God. And you know it don't feel good. It don't feel good when you getting whooped. It does
What
not
I
feel.
had to learn was I had to keep my heart pure and my hands clean.
Boy,
Whatever was coming,
clip that. Oh,
I'm responsible for keeping my heart pure and my hands clean. Whatever
say
is
that.
going to be done, if anything, God's going to do it. I ain't
Say
got
that
to do
one more
nothing.
time. Who's responsible?
I
What are you
am
responsible?
responsible for keeping my heart pure and my hands clean.
Man,
Mhm.
man. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter how hurt you are in the process of being hurt, or somebody hurting you, or somebody taking something from you, or somebody. None of that. God is bigger than the pain you feel. God is bigger than that pain. God is bigger than that pain. So none of, like, and I wanted, I'm saying that none of that matters, but I know it matters because I know how it feels to hurt. We all know how it feels to hurt. We know how it feels to just have something, someone, whatever, deal with this deepest unhealed pain that Stephanie's
Yes.
talking about. We know what it feels like to have that unhealed pain.
Mhm.
But what we say on prayer on the patio, God is not a liar. And
He
he
can't lie.
promised
He's
us
not even, he don't have the ability to lie.
he is
He
not a
does not
liar.
have the ability. Oh my God. So in those moments when the pain is, I mean, at the point where you need to call your lifeline, as in me calling TP or TP
Come on.
calling me,
Come on.
right? That lifeline redirects you. That's why we can pray and go through and get it all out and purge on the phone and then be laughing by the time we get off,
Yeah.
right? Because we've redirected each other back to, well, no, baby, this is your focus. Remember this? This is your focus. This is the focus, not that, not them. Why? Because we're keeping our hearts pure and our hands clean.
Yes. Oh man.
Hey, Lou, me, 1976 asked Stephanie, did you ever blame anyone or anything when you went through your valley moment? Girl, yes. I blamed
Oh God.
him. I blamed that ninja. Him. I did. And let me tell you why. Because I knew I was putting in the work. Be the best
Mm-mm.
partner, wife, and woman I could be. And I kept thinking, what is it? What am I not doing? I'm digging deep. I'm going deep. His sister. Now get this. Now come on now.
Mm,
Us, for real, us. We don't play by our kin folks.
mm,
Okay? Even if I'm mad at them, what you're not getting ready to do is put your mouth on them. Okay?
mm,
His sister said to me, I don't know what's wrong with my brother, but you will always be my sister. Now, if
mm,
I had done anything, and she knew a lot, if I had really done something to her brother, y'all think she would have wanted to have anything else to do with me?
mm,
Not a thing. But she knew, okay, I don't know what's wrong with him. But what I realized was I was putting in the work, but his unhealed pain was too much for him to go in the closet and
mm.
deal with his stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And it ain't nothing I can do about that. So his decision wasn't a reflection of me. As a matter of fact, I was the mirror he could no longer look in.
Clip that.
So it was too
Ooh.
much. I was too real. He didn't want that. He couldn't deal with that. So it's easier to just cut and run. Cause wherever you going, honey, they don't know the behind the scenes stuff. Why? Cause you know how to straighten up.
Mm,
You ain't dealt with the cleaning up.
mm,
You ain't dealt with the purging. So, baby, yes, I did. I blamed him. I did. But right now, it's what TP said. I done moved on.
yeah.
I feel sorry for him. Now,
Mm,
y'all, I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. I ain't got to the point where I can pray for him. But and I love Jesus and I'm going to heaven. But I am not at the point where I can pray for him. I am not. Right? But I'll get there. I will
mhm.
get there. But his children, I have the most amazing. His sons now are 17, so 25 and 17. The 25-year-old was a freshman in college when he and I came together, and the baby boy was 9, getting ready to turn 10. That baby boy is my baby. Do y'all hear me?
Mm,
That's my baby. And when I reached out to him after his father made the decision he made, I said to him, I want you to know I will always love you. It was a privilege being your bonus mom. Now, y'all know how teenagers today talk, especially young boys. Y'all, they send you these abbreviations and they send you all this. You don't halfway know what it means, what they're
and
talking
call
about.
you bruh.
Okay. My baby texts back to me, I'm sorry this happened, but I do want us to remain in each other's lives. I love you. That's what he was 16 at the time. That said all I needed it to say. Because let me tell you something, two grown people can fake a whole lot, but children don't fake it.
Mm-mm. No,
Children
no.
don't fake it. His oldest son said to me when he came to get his things, Steph, I said, listen, I don't have everything, I don't know everything, but you know, whatever I have and whatever I know, you always have access to it. He said, thank you, Stephanie. You always have.
Wow.
Children don't sugarcoat.
Mm-mm.
If they hadn't seen genuine love for me, experienced genuine love for me, their response to me would have been completely different. Because those kids don't owe me nothing.
Mm,
I said that from
mm.
day one. Listen, I ain't trying to replace your mama. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. I'm blessed to be a part of your village. They don't owe me anything. But for them to still acknowledge, honor, and respect me says everything.
Yes, yes.
And they ninja daddy know it too. So, anywho, baby, yes. To answer all of that, yes. Yes.
And I honestly think that's, I mean, to kind of piggyback off of that, I think whenever any of us go through anything, we find fault in someone else. Like we find the fault in something else. Like
Mm-hmm.
like there's you know what I mean? And we first,
Mm-hmm.
first, but then we
Yes.
have to get to a point where we deal with us. We want to
Yes.
find fault everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere else.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, honey, it's you.
You
You
have to come back to, okay, but what role did I play?
that that
How could I have shown up differently? How could I have responded differently? How could
what
I
could I
have reacted differently?
Yeah.
And that's growth. You understand? It takes a lot to get to the point to say, okay, that has happened, but how do I hold myself accountable in this situation? Because the
And
truth of
how
the
do I
matter
move
is,
myself out of it?
because when we don't get the lesson, when we don't clean it up, what we do? We keep adding to the cycle of
Keep
trauma.
adding to the cycle. Listen, man, because you and once you figure out it's you, because this is growth, right? Once you figure out, okay, 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 I had a part in this. Not to
Mhm,
say that other people did not have a part in it. We're not saying that.
mhm,
But we're not holding them. We coming back to us. We want to hold ourselves accountable for what
mhm.
we had to do with it.
Uh-huh.
So let me grow, because this is my growth time. I, I'm
Yes.
I'm I'm in the classroom right now. This is
Yes.
my master class, because I can't be interested in you now. Now, what I did learn is that I can't fool with this. I can't fool with that. I can't deal with that. I can't go in that room. I can't go in that room because that's
Mhm,
not for me. And I know now that I'll never open that door again or that door either. So I know I'm not
mhm,
going there no more. So that's what I learned from you. And I don't have time to deal with you. But
mhm.
right now, I'm in class for me. That's what life by
Yes.
design is. I'm in class for me.
Yes. Because
This
what are you doing? Designing with intention. I'm
within
focused. You can only be intentional from here, from this standpoint.
for me.
From
Because
me.
nobody else knows your intention like you know your intention. You know what you need. You know the triggers for you. You know
Yes.
what makes you amazing, what makes you not, what makes you tick, what makes you cry. You know that.
You know.
That's why this space
Yes.
is about intention. That's why
Yes.
this space is
Yes.
about I can say no. I can set a boundary, because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to go back down that road.
Shh.
I'm not going to deal with that anymore. I don't even want to be in that space anymore. So I'm gonna stop this because I already see it. Because see, that's when the master class comes into play, because now you know. You know, no,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute, I saw this before. Hold up, hold.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
when you gotta really no,
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's that master class when you really focus on you. That's what this is about, y'all. This
And
is this
ultimately, what it is you making a decision.
come on.
You making a decision. Let's go back to the closet. You go to
Mm.
the store and you see that black dress and you be like, I'm getting ready to get this. And then that part of you say, girl, why? Why are you getting a black dress? What do
You
you
got
really
the
need? Are you engaging in retail therapy right now? Are you buying something to soothe something you don't want to deal with? Or do you really need this? Because you can't buy this dress today and then be mad next week that you ain't got no money. Let's talk right there. You can't do that.
mm-hmm.
It's intention. It's the responsibility is on us. It's us.
It's so
TP, you said it. It's easy to blame somebody else, even when they were wrong.
even when clip that, even when, but
Ultimately,
who but but who can change the situation? Who can
that
listen, but
part.
who can change your situation? Because if they didn't give a care about you anyway to hurt you, why are you wasting time trying to fix that? You can't fix it. They already hurt you. They already showed you what it was like.
Mhm,
They already
mhm.
told you. Look, Maya Angelou said it: when people show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. Yes, ma'am. Believe them.
And
Yes.
it doesn't you can't fight what you fighting that for. And
Mhm.
why you gotta go out there and say it was them, it was him, it was her. At what point do you realize that at that point, if you going out blaming, I'm looking at you like, oh, okay, sis, but what part did you have in it? Because right now it's about you.
Uh-huh. Very few people, other than close friends and family, even knew that Alvin and I are not together. I
Mhm.
came off of Facebook. I deactivated my page. I didn't want to see nothing. I didn't want to be triggered by nothing.
Okay.
And let me say this, to my knowledge, he ain't out with some other person out in public. If he is, I don't know. If it's another person, I don't know. That ain't my business, right? But I needed to protect me, right? So I came off of Facebook,
Mhm.
and when people that knew that were in our
Mhm.
close circle reached out, when they called me, this is what I said: I'm not
Mhm.
interested in debating what he has said, or defending what is my truth.
Mm.
I'm not going to debate what he has said or defend what is my truth.
Mm-mm.
And what I have done, I have not engaged in a telephone conversation. I'm getting ready to answer your question, uh, Felicia. Um, I I have not. I've only had one telephone conversation with him since he left, right? And that was about a week after he left. Every time we have communicated, it has been via text. And y'all, I have not one time responded in emotion. Every single text has been diplomatic and
Mm-hmm.
factual. I ain't
Come
gave
on.
him no exclamation points, no
Mm.
capital letters, no nothing. I have been
Mm.
factual and diplomatic, and it has driven him crazy. My niece told me, she said, Aunt Steffi, because you haven't given him emotion, she said, he think y'all cool. Because I mean, he was starting to text like, well, why we can't be in the same space at the same time? Ninja, is you the love? And that ain't what I ain't even respond when he would ask me that. I would just be like, I I got to respond this way for me.
For
I
me.
cannot give you emotion. So after 6 months of him being gone, he texts me, TP, back in. Now you know I'm gonna give you the all in between the lines
Mhm.
when we
I
talk.
know it. I know it.
In February, he texts me out of the blue, and
Mm.
he said, "How are you doing?" Y'all, I waited 8.5 hours before I responded. Okay, because first of all, you don't get no immediate response. I don't owe you
You
that.
don't.
I
You don't.
said, "Well, period. Pray the same for you." Okay. He texts back, making it. Sir, I don't know what you're going through right now, but it ain't my fault and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay. He said, making it. I didn't respond to that. Then he waits a few hours and says, I've been doing a lot of reflecting and growing over the past 6 months. Because see, now
Mm.
you done had enough time to realize who I am. Okay. And,
Mhm.
and, and,
Mm.
and what my absence in your life does. Okay.
Mm.
I've been thinking, and he said reflecting and growing. And I'd like to know if you would be interested in opening a line of communication. Y'all,
Oh.
I read that several times. And then hours later, because again, I don't owe you an immediate response,
No.
I sent back a response that said that I am glad. Matter of fact, let me read it. Let me find it, y'all, because I ain't got to lie to y'all. Let me get y'all the real. Let me find it, because this gonna have y'all hollering, okay? I
Hey.
ran this. Oh, I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. I don't think it's gonna let me put. Oh, here it go. Y'all, I ran this response through Chat GPT.
Mm.
Said, I said, what would you think if I sent you this text? Chat said something to the effect of, your response is so clear, it's almost clinical. I said, God dog, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Mhm,
I-
mhm. I said, I respect that enough time has passed for you to be comfortable with an open line of communication. Oh, I'm letting y'all into my world. However, I'm very much engaged in and navigating my healing journey. I, in no way, want to dishonor your growth by establishing an open line of communication prematurely. You can't do
I-
nothing with that. I
no.
wasn't disrespectful. I didn't
Mm.
come at you sideways. As a matter of fact, I acknowledged what you said.
Mhm.
You had accomplished your growth.
Yes. You're growing.
Yeah,
And I
you
love that for you.
you,
I
sir.
love that for you.
I
I
love
love
that
that for
for
you.
you. But I'm over
But
here
I
healing
am
it
too.
all myself.
I am too. And I'm being intentional right now. And I can say no. And I can set boundaries because when you had time to be in my space,
Woo,
right now you
come
no
on here.
longer have access. You no longer have access to me. You can no longer pick up the phone and call me. You can no longer text me. You can't come to my house. You can't come. We can't meet in. As a matter of fact, if we in the same restaurant, I might just go
Get up
ahead
and
and
leave.
cancel my
Hello.
reservation and go somewhere else. You just cannot have that access
You
anymore.
cannot. But get
And that's
this.
the truth. That's it.
He didn't accept that, ladies. So this is what he sent back. Again, I'm giving y'all a bird's eye view into my very personal life.
Mm.
He says, I know sometimes messages can be lost in translation when sent via text. I just wanted to confirm that you understood what I was saying in my previous text. My question to you was not concerning being cordial or friendly. I was asking if you had interest in exploring what happened to us and if there is anything worth considering salvaging. If you feel that it's worth conversation, get this, maybe even with a professional ninja, if you've been needed a professional, I'm open to that. If you feel that chapter is closed, then we'll be about the business of moving forward separately. I've been moved on. Okay. He
Mm.
said, I just wanted to make sure you clearly understood my message. Well, ladies, this again was my response, and chat thanked me for being clinical again. I said, it was clear, and I understood the context of your first message. When you decided to walk away from our marriage, I asked you the day you left, and during the only other phone call we had 9 days later, if you felt there was a chance of reconciliation, and you firmly said, nah, I'm not doing that. As painful as it was to hear those words from you and to have watched you walk out the door, I had to eventually embrace that you made a decision that you felt was best for you. No explanation, just your decision, your choice that I had to accept and respect. Giving my energy and focus to my continued growth, healing, and putting in the work is what's best for me.
Yes.
Again, I in no way want to dishonor your growth by establishing an open line of communication prematurely. Y'all know what that ninja said? With reading how much you put the separation on me. Nigga, you walked out. Okay? With reading how much you put the separation on me, I think you're definitely right. I don't think we have anything else to discuss. Y'all know what I felt in that moment. I felt like Angela Bassett on What's Love Got to Do with It. Uh-huh. There go that old Ike. I was waiting on you to show up. There you go. That man said, Anime, we just need to get back together. She said, well, Ike, I'm kind of doing my own thing now. I like this. Now, Anime, I done give up them narcotics. Now, come on now. Now, come on back. She said, uh-huh. There it is. That's what I was waiting on. And when I
Right.
read his text, that's how I felt. So, baby, that's
Yeah.
how I dealt with it. That's how I
Yeah.
dealt with it.
Yeah. Because when you grow and you focus on you, because when the focus is on you, you can truly set boundaries. You can truly live with intention. You can then you set the bound. That's why your energy can't be on trying to get back,
Back.
trying to get your lick back and all that stuff. Lick and getting licked back and all that stuff. No, 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 no. You start setting your boundaries. You start building your fence, baby. And you got to knock real hard to get through these steel doors. Now you got to knock hard. It's no
Yes.
longer wood, it's steel.
It's
You're gonna break your hand trying
titanium,
to block.
baby.
You you're gonna break your hand trying to come through my door. You got the you know what I mean? And that's just real talk. Like you
Mhm.
just have to, and you and when you try to focus on getting your lick back,
You can't do that.
you miss out on the lesson that God has for you.
Yes.
And not only that, the lesson is so that He can bless you in a bigger way. He got something else for you, but there was something that you had to learn
Yes.
in this. You had
Yes.
to learn this, and this is why we're here. Like this, being intentional and focusing on you. You ain't got time to be trying to get no lick back. You don't even have time for that energy.
God,
You need to focus on yourself.
focus
Like
on
the little
yourself.
baby say, the little baby say on the TikTok, worry about yourself. She say, baby, let me help you with your seatbelt. No, you worry about yourself. That's what baby say. You worry about yourself. You worry
Yes.
about yourself.
Yes.
That's just in the words of the baby. You worry about yourself.
Yes. You asked me, Kaylu, how have I dealt with holidays, or oh, you were asking everybody. I, I had my birthday in October. He left in August. I had a birthday. I I don't know what's happening. I can still hear me.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Okay. Y'all back? Okay.
you said you had a birthday in October.
And so I, yes, I moved into my new place about 3 or 4 days before my birthday. And I'm telling you, ladies, I have made my new home my hub. It's my place of empowerment. I made sure I surrounded myself with energy that spoke to me. It wasn't a pity party. Listen, I got on one of my walls, they quietly whispered to her, "You cannot withstand the storm." She whispered back, "I am the storm." Baby, that's how I'm coming. You understand? I got another saying on my wall that says she remembered who she was and the game changed.
Mm.
Okay? I'm telling you, you make sure you create the environment. TP said it. We are responsible. You make sure you create the environment and the circle that you have around you that speaks positively to who you are. Are there days that memories have rushed over my mind thinking about, the good times that we did have? Yes. Were there days that I missed spending time with my bonus baby? God, yes, but I still have that relationship. So the things that are positive and healthy, I continue to nurture that, even though it's indirectly associated or connected to him. Because my bonus baby and I had this thing. Whenever he was with us, I was gonna fry chicken and French fries and okra, and that was gonna be one of our dinners, and one of our breakfasts was gonna be pancakes and bacon and eggs, because that's just was our thing, y'all. I didn't eat a pancake after August. I didn't eat my first pancake to December. I couldn't, it
Mm.
was too painful. I did not want to eat a pancake
Wow.
because it was too difficult. But when I did that emotional work in December and started to purge those emotions that I had suffocated, I realized, okay, me and the daddy ain't together, but it's clear that the love between me and my baby is still there. So nurture that. And so
Hmm.
I had to express gratitude from what was still good. What was still good.
Hmm.
So pull the things that the positive that you can reflect on. Surround yourself with people that do nurture your soul and your spirit. It's not to say you won't have memories that'll come flooding back. It's not to say you won't have moments that you're angry, that you don't have those moments anymore, but you move forward trusting that the life you are designing is the life you deserve.
Clip that.
The life you are designing is the life you deserve. You are the architect. You are building this life with intention. So, whatever it's going to be, it's because of the effort you are putting into it.
Yeah.
All I needed to do was have a few moments, because y'all, I am the most extreme empath. I'll dry at the drop of a hat, but that other side of me is a whole thug. Okay, I ain't nobody just finna make me cry. You ain't finna punk me. You're not finna just take advantage of my kindness. No, now I got to show you who I really am. Okay.
Listen.
And so I had to establish some boundaries, but surround myself with the environments and the people that speak to who I am. Y'all,
Mhm.
it can still be. Listen, if you want a 10,000 square feet mansion, if you want a 5,000 square feet mansion, if you want 9 acres of land where you can build 20 other houses on it, you can absolutely have that.
Have it. Have
But
it.
to do that, we got to forgive. I'm talking to me too, y'all. I
Come on.
listen. I done gave y'all some stuff only TP to had up to this point. Okay, I gave y'all some real deep look into my life. We got to forgive people. We have to forgive ourselves. Because for a long time, I beat myself up. Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see it? Why didn't I recognize it? Well, that's because that his representative, woo, that thing was something else. You hear me? That
Mm.
representative showed up in a way that just swept me off my feet.
Come on.
But because I always remain true to me. The light that drove me to that he wanted was the same light that was shedding the light on what he didn't want to deal with.
Hmm.
And after a while, it became too much. So the same light he wanted, now he don't like it. But that didn't have anything to do with me. But when stuff happens to us, it can sometimes damage. the good in us. But again, we have to take responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah. Clip that. Kendra say, clip that.
So I would say this is a good question. This is a positive light because we got to bring it back up. This is life by
Mhm,
design, baby, and we
mhm.
design it with intention. So the last question is describe what your well, this is not a question. Describe what your ideal life would look like to you right now.
Mm.
And if we're answering that question, that means we've gone in the closet and we've cleaned out some stuff, or we're willing to go in the closet and clean some stuff out. Describe what your ideal life would look like to you right now.
And when you ask that question, it reminds me of I've opened the closet door. I'm dealing with the pain. I'm okay with dealing with the pain. I'm walking through this now. And now I have a roadmap.
Mm,
I
God.
know, I know that I need to move forward, and I'm
Mhm,
okay with that because I'm dealing with me. I'm no longer dealing with anything that I'm pulling everything off every shelf, and I'm
mhm,
dealing with it. If I have to sit here and cry, if I have to run over there and scream, if I have
mhm,
to jump, if I have to just go get in the car and take a drive, I'm dealing with it. But
mhm.
me answering this question, describe what your ideal life would look like right now, is dealing with it and getting over it. Like I have a roadmap and I'm ready. I'm dealing with it. I'm handling it and I'm moving
Yes,
forward. And I
Lord.
like that. That,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. Kalu, again, I'm going back to Kalu and Felicia have been my girls today. Okay. She said, did I hyphenate before? No, baby. I never hyphenated. I never dropped Drake. Okay. And let me tell you something. It's going to be real easy for me to drop Carlisle when that time comes. Okay. Legally.
Oh,
That time comes because in North Carolina, you have to be separated a year before you can file for divorce. But listen, he ain't Ike. Anna Mae went to court and she said, I just want to keep my last name. Well, that last name can't do nothing for Stephanie Drake. Okay. I was Stephanie Drake and that chick and the Conquer Queen long before he came along. Okay.
mm,
And listen, I don't know how much rap y'all listen to, but Drake, the rapper, came out with what Drake meant, and it was do right and kill everything. Baby, that's my mantra. I'm
mm.
living that. Do right and kill everything. Okay. And I don't
Listen,
mean kill in the sense of putting something to death, but I mean just beast it,
just,
right?
just do it. Do what you
Just
do.
do it.
Kill it. Do it. Get it.
Do it. Do it. And I have prayed many nights, Father, help me to get back to the confidence I have, the confidence I give to other women. Because, y'all, if we're honest with ourselves, that thing can do something to you. The hurt and pain you experience, that thing can make you second guess your whole existence.
Bruh. It, yo, listen. Now, we just talked and
Uh-huh.
make you
Uh-huh.
second guess your existence and whether you want to exist.
It- say that part.
You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? Like, and then you start to think, it was one point I was like, Lord, why you, why you even let them, why you even let that? And then you start asking God, like, why you let them in my house? Or why you let them in my space? Or why you, no, I told you and you didn't listen and you did it. Let's talk about you. Because I
Uh-huh.
gave you, because I'm not a liar. I'm gonna tell you, God gonna tell you, he gonna nudge you, he put you on the, hey, don't do that. Don't go down there right. You know how we do.
Mhm.
Don't go down that road. Don't go
Mhm.
right. I want you to
Mhm.
go left.
Yes.
But they got my favorite candy over there.
Ooh. Won't we look
Oh,
for a reason to still do it after we heard him say no?
Lord, my favorite, I like hummingbird cake, and you got red velvet over there. Now both of them good, but you know what hummingbird cake do to me.
Mhm.
And I like red velvet, but I'm gonna go over here and I'm just gonna dip right at the begin, right right
Mhm.
through the door. I'm not gonna even go all the way in. I'm just gonna go right. I'm just gonna get a piece.
Mhm. Mhm.
He got cake on both sides. But right now, I don't need you to. I don't need you to have hummingbird cake. I need you to go over here and get this red velvet,
Mhm.
because over here, honey, then your life you're gonna be walking on red velvet carpet. You're gonna be walking on the red carpet. You're gonna be. But baby, when you go get this hummingbird cake, you're gonna have 30 seconds of feel good. It's gonna feel so good
Mhm.
to
But the
have that.
nuts in it. Now you got a nut allergy. You don't even know it. See, because your body done changed. And I'm telling you, don't eat the nuts. The nuts in the hummingbird cake gonna make you break out. I'm trying to avoid what I already know. But since you think you're grown, oh, okay.
Since you think you grown, you gonna go on over there. Then okay. Now you anaphylactic shock. Now they got to call the ambulance. Now you in the hospital. Now you got a bill. Now you cause see over here, I was gonna give you that money right now. I was gonna give you the money that you're about to spend. I was about to give you. I was gonna help you to
Woo!
lose. I was gonna give you the. I was gonna help you to lose the weight that you didn't just gain. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about? Like it's just so much, and it's like we just for one moment we just wanna and we want to
Indulge.
just we want to
Mhm.
blame
Let
where
me say
everybody
it
else
like
go.
this.
That ain't happening now.
Let me tell you a lesson I've learned, ladies. God is not obligated to support what He didn't sanction.
Oh, mm.
Because we get in trouble and we immediately call Him, but He is not obligated to support what He didn't sanction.
And he gonna let you sit and he there with you, but you gonna learn your lesson though.
That
He
part
there
right
with you.
there. Whew.
He is there with. He's not gonna ever leave you. Let's not get it twisted. He will never leave you. But when he taps on you and he says, "I told you."
Mm-hmm.
Don't go over there. I
Don't go.
told you
Mm-hmm.
not to do that. I told you not to say that. I told you not to do that. I told you not to. I
Mm-hmm.
man, and it's nothing that you can do but deal with how to deal with it. Now, he with you doing the whole process. He with you going through. He with you in the fire. He not because see, and the reason why you know he with you on the in the fire because when you come out on the other side of the fire, baby, you don't smell like smoke and you don't have a burn on your body. That's how you know that God is with you during the fire. So you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna just get off scot free. You're gonna
Uh,
learn the lesson in his
uh,
master class.
that's
But
ooh.
baby, you know God was with you because when you come out on the other side, baby, you don't smell like smoke.
You don't
Baby,
smell
you
like
come out pristine. You learn. Oh, you I bet you won't do it again, though.
mm,
I
mm.
bet you I bet you won't. I triple dog dare you
Listen,
to do it
because
again.
up under that white suit you got on after you came out of the fire is a few scars. And once you take
Baby.
that white suit off and you look at it, you be like, yeah, I don't want any more of those. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I need to do whatever I can to avoid getting those again. Because he covered you. He's with you. I love how you said that. He's never going to leave you. But ain't that what a
Never.
good parent does? You can
Eh,
chastise your children and still love them. Now come on in here and eat. After you done whoop their tail, come on in
come
here
on.
and eat.
Come
And
on
you're
here.
going to hug them and you're going to kiss them on their forehead and you're going to make sure they eat good. But you had to
I'm the
deal
fry.
with it because they
Look here, I'm
needed
the
to
fry
learn the
that
lesson.
chicken like you like it. I'm the fry that chicken like you like it. Come on in here and eat. Come on in here. I made them green beans you like. Come on. Come on. Now don't you do that again. Now I
Don't you
told
do
you.
it again. Mm-hmm.
Don't you do it again. They don't stop loving you. I don't
Don't.
stop loving my kids because they do the wrong thing. I don't do that. And my parents don't stop loving me because I did something. They
Absolutely.
and God ain't
Absolutely.
gonna never leave us, man. Listen. What
That's all I got for today, ladies. That's all I got. I'm telling you. Listen, I appreciate you all allowing me to be transparent. I said this a few minutes back. I'm never going to lie to you. Okay.
mm,
Now that don't mean I'm gonna tell y'all my business, which I did. I told y'all a lot of my business today. Okay. But I appreciate you allowing me to be this real, raw, unapologetic, and transparent. But y'all, that's the only way we gonna grow. Is that not the only way we gonna grow? Because the people that
mhm.
show up with it pretty and all put together, you'd be like, "This is great. I love what I'm seeing." But how did you get here?
How did you get here?
Show
How
me
did you
your
get
roadmap. How did you
Show
get
me
here?
your
Because
birth.
this looks amazing, and I would like for my room in the house to look like that. But how did you get it like that?
Can I see the scars?
How many times did you hammer your finger putting that
Mm.
picture up? Hmm? Yeah, I I appreciate TP. Thank you. Thank
Man,
you
thank
for
you.
allowing me to share with your amazing community. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly. Thank you. Thank you all for your prayers. I feel the strength of this community. I see and know why you love this group of women. You all are amazing. You all are amazing. You have an amazing leader. This woman, y'all, this is my girl. Now, this
Thank
is my girl. All right? This is my girl right here. But I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for interacting. Thank you all so much. Miss Brandon, now you know I have loved me some you since the first time I met you.
Come
Thank
on.
you. Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you all for accepting. Now I'm about to have the eye sweat disease. Thank you all
Wait a
for
minute.
me. You
Wait a
all
minute. Don't start.
seeing my life. Miss Brandy, I met you not too long after meeting TP. Thank you all for seeing me in the different stages of my life and still accepting me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen,
I am
listen,
honored. I am. I truly am.
listen. It is, you know, when you choose to design your life and you live with intention and you bring amazing people into your circle, people that can get past the steel doors, that they can just they can just come up in their energy and the doors just open. It feels amazing. And I'm so thankful and so blessed to say that it don't matter when you come to the door, you're gonna always be able to come in. Always. So I thank you. I thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for saying yes. Thank you for these exercises. I hope you all got all the questions. I'm gonna run over 'em real quick. Deep is unhealed pain. What have I done to cope with the pain? What mistakes are you yet to forgive yourself and why? What are you lying to yourself about and why are you so afraid of the truth? And describe what your ideal life would look like to you right now. That was just a quick recap of those questions. You also have the workbook. Go through that. This is listen, we are designing our lives. This is a space. It's bigger than patios and pillows, y'all. We already said that. This is bigger than patios and pillows. It's bigger than
Mm,
patios and pillows. We're in a space where we need to continue to create a safe space for each other. We're going through a different phase of life now. We're going through a different phase of life now. We're older, we're dealing with things, we're just doing things differently. And now we just need safe spaces to say, sis, it's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to lay on your couch and rest.
yes.
It's okay to sleep out. It's okay to stay in the bed until 12 o'clock in the afternoon if you want to.
Yes.
You have permission to do that. And guess what? We all doing it. Now, I'm not saying it's not a struggle. I'm saying that we are here together learning how to live with intention.
Yes.
We are doing that. So thank you, Dukes. That's Dukes. That's Clue Me 1976 is Dukes.
Yeah.
Dukes.
Okay.
Yes,
I
that's who
know
that is.
these women. I know
Yes,
them.
you know. Yes,
Prayer on the
professional.
patio. Yes.
Yes, and professional only is Cynthia on prayer on the patio, and you know Brandy, and
Yes.
let me see, Texas police trainers is Janice, and Janine is Janine. She's usually Janine, but it's JNINE on the. Yes, so you know all
I
these folks,
love
honey.
these
You
women.
know
Yes.
Denise. You know Felicia is Lisa. Lisa, you know all these folks, honey.
I love
You
it. Thank y'all. Oh my God. I love this community of women. Thank you.
listen, and we love you, and we love you, y'all. I just have a few. Look, I just have a few announcements, and I'm going to give you back your Saturday. Um, it is TP all about letting God use her to help create safe spaces. And you know
Yes.
what? I let me tell you something. I be like, Lord, why you had to? Because I just be wanting to just do this. And he be like, no, ma'am, I did this. Is what I need you to do. And I'm like, oh well, all right then.
Because
Come
it's
on,
not just pillows and patios, it's purpose. Uh huh.
it's purpose.
Uh-huh.
It's purpose, and
Mm,
it's purpose. So
mm,
I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you all being here at Life by Design. First
yes.
things first, if you have not invited someone to be in this space, because as Black women, we need these types of spaces. If you
Yes.
have not invited someone to be in Life by Design, go ahead and invite someone. Send somebody the link and tell them to come and join us for Life by Design. Go
Yes.
ahead and send someone to say, hey, join us because Life by Design is one Saturday of the month. And by the way, y'all, today is Yaya's birthday. It's my mom's birthday today. I'm not gonna tell y'all. She 21 today.
Yes.
We just gonna
Yes.
leave it at that. She 21.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're gonna do. But it's her birthday today. So I gotta get off and give mama a shout and all the things, honey. She with the sorrows this weekend, honey. She out there just ski win and AKA in this weekend. And so, but anyway, so we if you haven't invited someone, come and just extend the invitation for someone to come and hang out with us on the next Saturday in April and last. So it's every fourth Saturday of the month, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm freezing. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So have someone to come and join us. Y'all, now to keep the conversation moving and shaking and going, I just want y'all to know that Sugar Circle is here. This is what we do. This is thank you so much. Thank you. Look, thank you, Mo. Sugar Circle is in the room. Sugar Circle is in the room. So we have a private space that we do some special things for, and you get some special perks and all that stuff. Um, you can just go to heysugar.com and you can join Sugar Circle. Mo, are we on our anniversary special yet? Are we in our anniversary? Oh, you know what? Nope, that's we're not doing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, I was about to mess it up. You can join Sugar Circle. It's $49 for the year. Sorry. That was for something else. That's for the directory. But anyway, you are so welcome, Gina. You can join Sugar Circle. It is $49 for the year. So come and hang out with us to do this even more. Just come and hang out. We have a good time and you get some amazing perks. And honey, that Sugar Circle lookbook this month is amazing. So I'm gonna have to share a couple snippets with y'all so y'all can see. I don't know if you all been checking it out, but we have been we have been excited about the anniversary magazine that is about to jump off. So we have tapped into folks. Um, we have tapped into folks. We've had folks to go ahead and send in their spaces. We are so excited. We're super excited to get folks to tag patio spotlight. So we're going to be spotlighting some sugars. And let me just say, let me just say, y'all, we are shifting. We're shifting in a way, in a totally different way, and I'm really excited about that. If you don't know, we started the Patio magazine, and in the midst of that, the person and I pay homage to her. Man, she was amazing and she was a good friend. I loved her. But during this, she created the framework of the Patio magazine, and then she left this earthly space, and that threw me in a tizzy. So while you think you can just pick up and move on, it's just not that easy. And so we have picked this up, and it has taken some time to put some things together, but it has been an amazing journey, all while we are keeping Sandra's like work alive. And so I'm so proud of what we have, where we're going, what we're doing, and how we are intentionally living and showing up, showing off the sugars. So that's going to be exciting if you haven't checked out If you didn't order one of the first magazines, then definitely get one of these. We have moved to a digital space, so this will be digital, so you can jump in and grab your digital copy that will be coming out in April. We are doing something different, y'all. Um, our anniversary, our birthday is next month, and I'm so excited about what we are bringing to y'all. I can't wait. I have some amazing announcements. I can't really talk about it right now, but those announcements will come, and you'll be able to see them. The directory, y'all. This is a long time coming. This is a long time coming. We have so many women in the group that have businesses. So we want to share. A lot of times, sugars ask me, they get in my DM and they're like, hey, do you know someone who does this? Do you know someone? And we don't want it to be a sales space so people can just start posting like, I do this, I do this. We don't want to do this, but they want to support each other. So we are putting the patio business guide together, the directory for Black women who love outdoor living spaces. So if you have a business, it is $49 to be in the guide for the year. And then there's some other opportunities in there where you can be featured in the magazine and all those things too. But it's $49 per year to be in the guide. We share it. It's a file that's left up. That's left in the group. We also share that out. We share it via email. So we just put things out there, and I was like, we need our own guide. It's too many of us that are doing things, so we need our own guide. So if you have a business, or you know a woman in the group that has a business, then have them to get in the directory. Now they have to be a member of Black Women Who Love Outdoor Living Spaces. Okay, they have to be a member in order to do that. So we are going to check. We're going to check that. We're going to check your status in the group to make sure you are a member, because it's $49 for the members. If they're not a member, it's a totally different thing, and that's advertising. So that's totally different. But for the members, it's $49 to be a part of the patio business guide. And I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I think that is we have our travel now. We are traveling over to, I'll definitely tell her, Dukes. We are at this moment, y'all, we're still on for Dubai in September, but with everything going on, we're still just taking a look at everything. But we do have some other travel trips that are coming up, and some things that we're going to be doing. Make sure you go and check out. We did put a new video up on the travel page, so I'm super excited about that and cannot wait. So the patio to passport experience, it's more than just group travel. It's more than just putting a trip together and saying, hey, we're just going on a trip. This is a curated experience. It is a curated experience, and it is intentional. So everything that we do is intentional. So it's not just, hey, we're going on a trip. No, it's an intentional event. It's an intentional experience. So we put something absolutely amazing together. So those are all of my announcements for right now, y'all. I just have to say, let me just say one more time. Stephanie, thank you so very much for being here. Oh, I'm sorry. Prayer on the patio. We forgot prayer on the patio. Prayer on the patio is Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm trying to get all the announcements in, y'all. So most of y'all know that, because most of y'all are already on prayer on the patio. So make sure you invite someone to come and hang out with us on prayer on the patio. Mo, I think okay. I think we got all of the announcements out. So let me, yeah, you can take that out. So Stephanie, one more time, I just want to thank you, Sugar. I just want to thank you for joining us today. I want to thank everybody here for joining us. But big, like I said, bigger than anything, Stephanie, I just want to thank you, because you could have been anywhere, but you chose to spend your morning with us here on the patio with Life by Design, and sharing your expertise and teaching us how to conquer our lives. So thank you so much for just being a part of today and being a part of this mission, Life by Design. Thank you, Sugar.
Thank you for the invitation, Candy. Honored, truly honored. Thank you.
So I'm going to remove you from the stage, Stephanie. Sugar, we love you. Y'all listen, if you got anything to share with Stephanie, go ahead and share that. We will be sending out her information and we're gonna scroll it somewhere so you can get in touch with Stephanie if you need to. Because hey, she is the conquer coach. So if you need some help getting through life and for some reason dealing with this, living with intention in this life by design, if this is just not enough, you can tap into Stephanie. So I am I y'all, this has been one heck of a day. I don't know what, man, listen. This when I tell y'all this has been one heck of a day. It has been heck of one heck of a moment for Life by Design. And I'm sorry, Stephanie, how do we get in touch with you, sugar?
You all can reach me directly at via email, Stephanie at theconquercoach.com, or feel free to hit me up here at 404-476-1971. So the telephone number again is 404-476-1971, or email me at Stephanie at theconquercoach.com. And listen, y'all, I gave y'all direct information. I didn't give y'all no bat channels and bat numbers. I promise that's direct access to me.
I love that. And I did. I dropped the number in there, and then it's what is it, Stephanie at
Theconquercoach.com.
child. I'm over here about to mess up.
Thank you. I've been trying to comment and respond to y'all's comments, but it wouldn't let me. I was so disheartened by that. But no, I have read every one of them. I am appreciative of all the amazing things you said again, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. To all of you, I'm sending big love, especially knowing now that I already know you ladies. Like, I know y'all.
Yes, I'm just excited. This has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa, this has been good. And again, Steph, thank you so much, man. This has just been amazing. So I'm excited because March has been amazing. And we did this on my mom's birthday. So this has been really
Yeah.
good. So thank you, Sugar. You know I'm gonna be calling you in a little bit. I love you, babe. See you. All right, y'all. So we have Life by Design April that's coming, and we got a little bit of announcement. I like it. I'm ready. So y'all ready, Mo? We running something, or we here we go. Here we go. So we got Life by Design coming up in April. We are here we go. Saturday, April 25th. So get ready. Saturday, April 25th. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So just get ready. We are welcoming Zariah Zamore. I am super excited. It is mental health. We're guarding your mind, peace, and emotional health. Y'all, we are doing the work in here. We are doing the work. It is all about living your life by design. If you have not invited a friend to hang out with us at Life by Design, please go ahead and send them this link, because y'all, if y'all are saying it's good, they're going to say it's good too. So go ahead and make sure you get ready for Life by Design April. I am so very excited about bringing Soraya to the table and us really digging in on that mental health piece and guarding your mind, peace, and emotional health. Y'all, that's what boundaries are for. That's why you say no. So I'm going to get ready to get out of here because y'all, we are almost 2 hours in. But you know what? This was so good. You don't even realize that you are almost 2 hours in. You don't even realize that you were almost 2 hours in. But we have been 2 hours in, but this has been almost 2 hours of self-care, taking a moment for you and being in a safe space where you know that you can say no, that you can set boundaries, that you can live your life by design, and you can live it with intention. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. And sugars, don't forget to get outside. Bye bye.